Good morning, people of the interdimensional world of every conceivable universe. My name is Dru Sour Orange Tree, and welcome to the Midnight Podcast, sponsored by None. Let's do this. Good morning, guys. So it's
Morning, morning.
me,
Morning.
Dru Sour Orange Tree. I'm really sorry about earlier. I recorded the entire internal conversations accidentally, but it's good now. I already did another fresh start for the recording. I hope this one will work. So yep, morning guys. We have Charles and Serene as our guests, and me, Drew. Thank you so much for participating on the Midnight Podcast. So, welcome to the team. So how are you guys today?
I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, how about you, Serene?
I could be better, but
Yeah,
it's fine.
I
Yeah,
actually want you to drink water again.
Yeah.
just some snot falling from her.
Actually, it should be at the separate podcast with you first. Charles, because Charles has a different topic. It's all about supernatural beings, like the
Yes,
familiar with
we can
the
talk about that too.
ghosts and monsters and zombies, and that's actually one of the topics that I am thinking about with Charles. But since we are here, all of us, our main topic right now is why do corporate employees resign without further notice? So what do you think, guys? Do you have any comments or suggestions or any informations that you knew before why people resign? How about you, Charles?
Mostly here in the Philippines.
Mm-mm.
It's because if you check, really, the main reason people leave is to get a bigger salary offer for me. It's really what I saw, because that reality is the the people that are loyal to the company mostly don't really get the raise they need as much as the people that are constantly jumping companies. Uh, yeah,
Right. How about you,
but
Serene? Any
like
experiences?
with
Oh, continue,
Serene,
Charles.
when we talked about, I think we did talk about this before, right, Serene?
Yeah, I
In regards to hopping companies, it's
Yeah,
different
we
with
did
India.
speak. Yeah, it's a bit different in India because we usually have to serve a 3 months notice period before moving to a next company. And usually, most probably, we don't resign first. We look for a different company. So the other company that we are looking into, they don't prefer us because all they see is a 3 months notice period and they want us to join right away, which is not possible. And the company too is not ready to negotiate with our company, so there is a lot of issues in that, and most of them resign, like they don't look back. So it's a do or die situation. Either they are totally fed up with the company they're working right now, or they are just taking a chance and they just take a leap of faith and just drop their papers. And once that is done, within the 3 months of the notice period, they apply for jobs, and there is no guarantee that they can get a new job. But still, we end up in a job or sometimes end up jobless too. So that's also a situation. But nowadays, I feel that for service desk, I feel there are a lot of opportunities, and regardless of the 3 months notice period, people are ready to take us. That is also one thing. And the current generation is not satisfied anywhere. That's what I feel. If they find a better hike or better opportunity, they're definitely ready to jump. So there are difference in between how we live our life and how what we aspire to become, and it all depends upon that why people resign. So I feel that way, and some people are grounded to what they like, so they tend to stay more in a company other rather than others. So I feel it's all a personal choice and also a lifestyle decision too. So that's what I feel.
Yeah, it's just like what I mentioned with Serene last Saturday about some people, when they were compensated and they were about to sign the contract, they signed the contract to work on site, and then suddenly this pandemic is going on, they become hybrid or slash work from home, and then after that, when the company wants these agents to go back to on site, they don't like it and they start complaining because they are not aware, they forgot that they had signed contract that it's actually for work on site slash hybrid, not pure work from home. That's what I'm thinking.
Here's the thing in regards to that. Comfortability is a really big thing when you're working. Because if other companies are offering permanent work from home, what's stopping me from hopping to that company with a better compensation and a more comfortable workspace, right? So
Yeah,
it's more on your more it's
dedication.
more on your morals really. If
Correct.
uh, because most people, because like right now, especially for our type of work, we really function work from home. I don't see the point really in going on site, 'kay, unless you're you're an a really they call this you're an agent like that doesn't really perform well. You know what I mean? What I
Yeah,
mean?
it's like
Like you're underperforming.
yeah, it's like
So
making that privilege for those who are high performers. For those who are not performing really good, they should work on site so they could be monitored by our bosses, right?
yeah, yeah. I
Precisely.
think it's they're using because actually my last company that's actually my reason that why I resigned.
However, they think
They were asking me
mm-mm,
they were asking me to go on site full time, but
yeah,
the pandemic was still ongoing, so
mm-mm.
I respectfully resigned.
You
I ended up
rendered.
here. Yeah,
I
I it
see.
did render actually. So I didn't leave immediately. I left on good terms with my employer and my team. So yeah, that's something I got. I'm actually still on good terms with them. So yeah,
Yeah,
uh, comfortability breeds. Uh, no, I mean the pandemic bred a new option for us to work really because uh, you can deny it all you want, but working from home is way better than working on site.
yeah.
You spend less.
Spend less.
Your
The
what do you call
transpo
this?
fees, you know,
Yeah,
and your sweat because you're sweating when you're walking from.
it's less.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less. You know, the transport itself is so taxing to
So
your body
in
because
hassle, it's
especially
cumbersome.
when you're just what do you call this? Yeah, when you're just commuting, it's really taxing. Especially for me, I commute 4 hours just to get the day off. So yeah, that sucks for me. Yeah,
Yeah, and it's a
I think
long
Serene
kilometer ride, right?
also has a long
Long way.
distance to travel
Yeah.
when going on site, right?
Yeah, I do have to travel kind of 2 hours to the office and 2 hours back. It depends upon the traffic too. I use public transport. So usually when I joined in 2019, I took a hostel near the office. So they all always had the hostel cabs. And here in India, we do have night cab facility. So which means that the project pays for our cab and it's free for us. So it takes you around 15-kilometer radius. It takes you home. Wherever your home is within 15 kilometers, then it'll definitely take you home. So it is really safe too because there would be a separate watchman along with the driver. And once you reach home, they will make sure that you step into the house or the hostel, and only after that they will leave. And once you reach your home, they'll call you from the office asking how was the ride, was there any difficulties or anything of that sort. So it's really safe for us there. And the other thing was, yeah, the transport is really difficult. It is not possible for us to go to office and come home every day. So that was a difficult part for me too. And I do feel that a lot of job done in the office can be done more efficiently at home. But I guess,
Right.
yeah, what's making the company ask us come back is that there are whatever privilege company provides us, there are people who miss what to say, they exploit such opportunities, and which in result affects people who are hardworking. That's what I feel. So the companies can't just ask one or two people to come back. So what they do is they impose the law on all of us, and when some, because of two or three troublemakers, the entire other associates also get affected. I have seen several cases of that sort. And the other thing is that they should also come up with a nice idea that if some people are better off working at home, then why not? Why do they have to bring us back to the office and kind of ruin our mood entirely? Because each day you walk into the office, you'll just curse the entire faculty and the
And
watchman and everyone.
plus the fact that there are some people that are better working alone in a closed box rather working outside with communicating or socializing with other people, right?
Yeah, because I know several, because previously I did not work with what to say live chat, or I did not have to call users, or I did not do a call help desk. I did a email and a chat help desk. So I did not directly have to call someone, and they did not hear me or listen to me or my mood swings. Nothing of that was affected. So I do have friends who are introverts, and but the thing is that they do their job in an amazing way, but they just don't speak. So for them, I think it's better to leave them alone in their comfort zone, because they give the productivity, they do their job extremely well. So why do we have to bother them? That is a question. And just because the management says so, it can make sensible rules also, right? So why can't they make a small adjustment? Like not everyone works well at home, that's true. But for those who do that very well at home, why not leave them alone? That's also a question. That is also something that can be included in our work life culture too.
Oh my God,
I,
Serene, I
I
would
can
definitely recommend you as my boss.
I can actually answer that on the management wise view
Yes,
because
yeah, it's just that
the
people in
reason
authority are not ready to adjust. They're like, we have the authority, we make decisions, you just follow it. And they just don't like us questioning them.
the reason actually this is just for the reason most bosses really don't provide that option or giving special treatment is because when a few because this is true for all scenarios really or for everyone because when some people are given special treatment like as you said introverts that perform well when just you just leave them alone. Some other colleagues that learn that they do the boss is giving the person the special treatment said uh most will complain why am I not getting this that and the boss can just say well you're not performing. So most people are petty really, so they'll perform just to get to that uh that option or for the boss to provide them that option as well. And then when they're there, they're just gonna stop. So it's more in listening the what do you call this complaint of every person you have. Because for example, in our team, we have at least 90 or 80 something. So imagine if we gave 15 people special treatment and the rest are just gonna complain and they're just a few people in the management team.
Yeah, they
It's
will.
gonna be
Yeah,
chaos.
they will become envious of what's happening to this other agent. Why
Yeah,
he's having these perks, privileges. Well, why I'm not having these perks? I should have it as well, like that.
yeah. Yep, so true. Yeah, because it's natural for people to
To retaliate
uh
on some situations.